Hey guys, Shan Leigh Hair here. I always laugh when I say that. I just wanted to get on here and talk about a few things that mean a lot in my life, and that's my clients, that's my kids, that's my dog, that's my boyfriend. But sometimes I can't appreciate those things. Sometimes work is the only place that I get my mind to stop racing. Over the last 2.5 years, I've worked with a therapist, and I've had my ups, I've had my downs, changed my meds, I've changed my diet because I was getting sick. And I just feel that once that little bit is ready to come out of your inner soul, that thing that you keep bottled down inside, and once it comes bursting out, it comes bubbling out, and sometimes you don't know how to react to it. And that's where my anxiety began. But it went from anxiety to depression to figuring out all of these things that I had all along. I just kept them hidden. If you look at my face, I will tell you I will never, and my eyebrows as well, I will tell you I will never judge another person for having marks on their face, saying that they're a junkie. I'm guilty of it, you know. It's an illness, and it has a name, but I don't want to say the name until I'm 110% sure that I have it. All the signs lead to it. I mean, I can pick at my skin for hours. And a lot of you don't need to know this, but you know what? There are people out there that are dealing with the same thing that I am. Those days that you can't stop crying, those days that you don't want to get out of bed. I can relate. I find my peace at work. And I know that a lot of my clients, in time, will open up to me, even if it's right away, maybe later. They'll open up to me and they'll let me know everything about themselves. That's why I love what I do. I love the therapy part, and I feel like hair, for me, is about therapy. I like seeing that I can change one person's outlook on themselves. You know, I'm great with advice, I just don't take it myself. But recently, anyway, you saw that I got a new tattoo. I did. Bosco is coming back to Boston. Don't know when. It's disclosed. But anyway, we had to see him before he went back home, before we knew that he was coming back. And as always, I just let Bosco run with it, but I have my little tidbits. And it was called to my attention that this tattoo wasn't just any tattoo. I will admit that I started, I'm not going to say cutting, because it wasn't cutting. It was more or less, you know, not being able to control my anger and not wanting to take it out on anyone else. So the first thing I did was, my instinct was to grab my skin and tear at it, and there was no control of it. There was zero control. If there was control, then it wouldn't happen again and again. But that's what I'm dealing with. These are the things that has kept me away pretty much since November. I mean, I just read the blog that I wrote about, you know, the depression and how I'm gonna try to post more often, and I am. But what I want to get out there is that this tattoo that I'm going to show you isn't just a tattoo to me. Subconsciously, even poetically, as my client would say, or as deep as it is, as one of my best friends would say. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that I was telling Bosco to make me. I didn't know that I was feeling so torn up inside, so dead. But I will be back, and I'm going to start slow. I'm going to create some, it doesn't matter. You're going to see me more often. And I'm not going to be focusing on hair as much. I got tripped up for a long time in what to post as the caption, what to hashtag, and finally I think I found it. And thank you, Bosco, for making me find it. Anyway, let me show it to you. I'm working on it. Okay. So there's the tail. So what I want you to notice is the orange tips as I'm trying to grow out my hair. Those are the colors I described to him. The dead skin, the blood, and then of course we have something that's unfinished, something that was destroyed. And what's most important to me is this right here. If you look close, that was the last time I gouged my arm, and it was open. But for whatever reason, it fit perfectly over it. I realized that when I got this to cover up something that was from my past, and a very evil person, I just wanted it gone. And what did I come up with? A dead fish. A dead fish in some reef, saying it's floating up to the top. It's over, Yeah, so I'm gonna focus a lot more on my mental health and my outreach to people that I don't think people are really seeing, because we can help them. I can help you. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for tuning in.